High school girls playoff hockey. This is Section 8AA Semifinals. With the visiting Warriors of Brainerd High School and our sponsor, Moorhead. Once again, concession stands are located in the lobby of the College Hockey Center. Hot dogs, popcorn, pizza, soda, and other items for sale at the concession stand. And a special thank you to Tony from Sanford for his orthopedic and sports medicine coverage at all of our Home Flood Athletic contests this winter season. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, let's meet the starting lineup. Scoreboard Hockey Club. First, for our visitors on the scoreboard this evening, the Warriors of Brainerd High School. And now let's meet the starting lineup for the home team on the scoreboard. Our stud of Moorhead Senior High School. Starting in goal, number 30, Taylor Brainerd. Starting on defense, number 7, Olivia Moorhead. At the other defensive position, number 15, Nick Kosovar. At left wing, number 4, Maria Hall. At the right wing position, number 22, Annie Creed. At the spot center this evening, number 6, Olivia Brainerd. The Spuds are coached by Mr. Ryan Kraft, along with the rest of the coaches, players, and staff of the Moorhead High School Spuds Girls Hockey Club. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, y'all please rise and direct your attention as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem by Moorhead High School alum, Miss Elise Strummy.
At the
Our thank you to Mr. Elise Crowley. Thank you, Elise. And thank you to her singing coach, Mr. Greg Stephenson. Let's play playoff girls hockey.
Welcome back to the Dennis Bushy Rink at Cullen Hockey Center for playoff hockey. Tonight it's the Moorhead girls in a semifinal matchup with the Brainerd Warriors. The two teams have met just days ago. The Spuds were able to persevere on that one by a final of 3-1. There was a 3-goal period that put the Spuds on top, a lead that they would not relinquish, that earned them a right into tonight's game. Meanwhile, Brainerd had to fight off a stubborn effort in their game over Bemidji, but persevered there by a final of 7-3. And so that sets up play here as Moorhead is ready to take on Brainerd for the right to move into section championship hockey this next Wednesday. We are underway as it's drawn back, and the Spuds go deep into their own end to pick it up and work it on the near side. Off the glass, battle for it here, and it's tipped away by Mercedes Engstrom of Brainerd, and it goes rink wide. Chased down by Olivia Dronan, plays it near side, Spuds to break out of the zone. It backhanded up, and it's caught right along the wall and left up on top. Here's a wind-up and a shot, but it's deflected on a nice defensive play by Olivia Corton. Chased down, and the Spuds have it on the near side. Here's the walk-up ice, just ahead of Annie Krieg. She's to the blue line. Centering pass got knocked away and recovered by Mercedes Engstrom of Brainerd. Then she lost contain, and as rolls down as Kelsey Clute has it from Moorhead. Back to the near side and under the corner. Along the wall, play continues on. Bernstrom had a touch pass. Here's the play down low. Got deflected away. A rebound up on top. Looking for more. Tapped up into the air, and it's worked off to the near side. From there, play goes into the corner. Working it all the way around to the far side. And the look there. Here comes Brainerd on the way out. As it comes back out to the blue line and in. Circling all the way down to the corner. Brought now behind the net. Battle for it there. We are just underway as the Spuds and Warriors look for a trip to the section championship game next Wednesday. As they play it out of the zone, it's tapped free. Working it loose all the way back near side for Lucy Peterson of Brainerd and sends it all the way rink wide. Chased on there as Brainerd completes their change, and it comes near side. Off the wall, played out to center. Taken back by the Warriors, who are having early offensive domination against the Spuds with the play going into the far corner. Strami plays it back out near side, and the Spuds put a stick on it and bring it. And an outlet pass that is deflected away and kept into the zone by Levi Lemire. To the far side, looking up against the wall, and it's tapped away. Here's a shot blocked away by Crescent. Loose play comes back near side. And the first play of the night against a goaltender finds the Spuds recapturing the puck and circling the net. Back out, and here's an intercepted, but it comes out to center, turned right back in, and picked up by the Spuds, and they'll take the pressure off with that long pass out of the zone. That sets up icing. And the play will come all the way back into the Moorhead end. Face-off will be to the near side of Taylor Crescent. And as she has played a lot of hockey already in her high school career, she studies and readies. Before we put the net back in place, we get underway. Engstrom in there for the draw, and it's played into the corner, working it back near side. Up against the wall and dished back to the corner before it's sent around to the far side and out of the zone. It comes all the way out, giving chase. Aubrey Cowie comes up with it momentarily. Then got pushed out of the way, and the Spuds have it, but only for a moment. As it comes to the near side and popped up in, the Spuds again trying an outlet pass. Hook up there, there's a wind-up and a shot, and it's deflected right back in. On goal, and it's steered away. And to the near side, off the wall, it goes all the way around to the far side and out. It's 1-on-3 with a long pass in. Spuds play it off to the side as Brainerd in a hurry to get their line changed. Spuds pull it off the wall far side and then have it pulled back again. In the scrape, it comes away. Spuds have it 1-on-2. Dishing it all the way down. Bria Holm tracks it down and carries it behind the net. Looking for a wraparound try. Bria Holm Up on the near side and leaves it at the points for Bernstrom. Off to the near side. Now sent down low, and it's picked up there by Macy Peterson of Brainerd. The puck is loose. Spuds clear it, sending it in on goal, and it's deflected off to the near side where Kendra Kucher picks it up. All the way out of the zone, that uprated arms brings us to the face-off circle on the near side of Bria Sawyer. These teams, when they last played just less than 2 weeks ago, Moorhead got the win 3-1, and since that time has beaten Sartell 8-0 in the section quarterfinal game. And Brainerd, after that loss, beat Bemidji by a score of 7-3. Face off down, wind up in a shot that just hammered Olivia Dronan and didn't catch much of it. And it rolls free. She has to retract and pouring it back near side. Here's Krieg trying to walk her way in. It's deflected away. Kozuma defending on the play up ice along with Annie Krieg, and it's sent up, and that'll bring another icing call. So early on, we're getting a lot of chances on long passes, long pass attempts to set up an offensive thrust. 13 minutes still remaining in the opening period of play from Cullen Hockey Center in Moorhead. As we get ready to drop play, it pops up into the air off the faceoff, chased down behind the net. Moorhead tried to pound it in. Here's the rebound, again deflected. Now to the near side, protecting the wall. It squirts down deep into the corner, and from there picked up and pushed aside as Olivia Corton had a chance at it, but it goes out to the far point where Moorhead takes a look. Wide up in a shot, blocked nicely. Back to the near side, and rebounded into the corner. Rolls from there out behind the net, and play continues on. Spuds pick it up. Kate Kozubad winds up to shoot, and it's blocked. Rebound pulled away, pushed near side. Up against the wall, and it's returned down into the near corner. As the arm goes up, play is erased now as the Spuds come back onside, and it's tipped away. Tapped off to the far side, recovered by Engstrom. Spuds are there to pull it away, and they send a quick pass, a hard pass that's pulled in by Bria Holm, down deep into the far corner. She circles behind the net. From there, pulled away and picked up by Josie Kappas of Brainerd. Could not clear the zone. Spuds keep it in. Along the near side, a centering pass, deflected down low. In the corner it plays with 11:47 to go. On the wind-up, it's Olivia Dronan putting it right on, but it's deflected away. All the way back now near side, it comes out to center. Played by Bernstrom and deflected down near side. Into the corner, pushed ahead by Ella LeBon. Down deep into the corner. Rolling it away, hooked away. It's loose there. Back out on top. Here's a windup by Bernstrom and a shot all the way through, and the rebound shot her to go. No, it's deflected away. As you may be able to tell, we are very near to the Brainerd fan base, and that applause was for the save made by Bria Sawyer. The first shot came in. Rebound left off to the side. She recovered in time to get back in space and make a second save. Here's another shot right out in front. Spuds have opened up a little bit of offensive authenticity here down the stretch of the moments of this first period. Off to the far side, backhanded, and it's deflected away. Now the table is torn, and it comes all the way back into the Moorhead zone. Played along the wall and out to center. Picked up by Kendra Kucher. Off to the far side, played up against the wall. The Spuds are there to pick it up. Backhanding it down low. It goes deep into the corner. And from there, chased by Annika Strami. Brainerd reaching in behind to take control again, but can't clear the zone. And now the outlet pass. And it's 3-on-3. We got an even matchup at the blue line. Cycling off to the far side, Molly Polkamp puts on a shot. A shot on goal that was saved. A save there for Bria Sawyer. Moorhead boys hockey team with a successful weekend. A win yesterday at Lakeville North, 4-1. Getting a shutout win today over Sartell, 3-0. And they will return home Tuesday night to take on Roseau in a game that has been rescheduled from a storm day earlier in the season. As play goes behind the net, Spuds are there. Got turned around. Played by Christina Bailiff. Comes near side, and the Spuds chase it along the wall, and that outlet pass that goes far side. It got crawled up on the shoulder pads of Aubrey Cowie, and it came to the ice where the Spuds were there to pick it up. And on the return, it comes near side for Addie Salvovold. Down deep in the near corner, chased off behind the net. Salvovold stays with it all the way, forcing the play back to the near corner where it's picked up by Peyton Lemire. As it's lifted up, and a high stick is called, brings the faceoff back into the Brainerd end. We are early on, 9:50 to go in the opening period of play. No scoring to this point, as the play will come down on the near side of Bria Sawyer. Brainerd averages 2.5 goals per game. Moorhead has been averaging almost 4 goals per game, thanks in part to a couple of late high-scoring affairs. Here's a rebound, tapped up into the air. Rebound down behind the net, rolls back near side. Up against the wall, Bernstrom steers it into the corner. From there, it's picked up momentarily. Olivia Corton had it, dishes it back out, sent in by Bernstrom, and off to the far side, played out. Deflected up, picked up by Strami. Stick handling it loose, and it's Olivia Corton that picks it up. Pass on the near side, tapped ahead by Krieg. Moorhead completing their change at the blue line, and the whistle stops play with 9:14 remaining. And the faceoff comes all the way back up ice and to the near side of Moorhead's Taylor Cresson. Moorhead finished regular season at 18-8, or 17-8 rather, adding on a win in section play. Now 18-8 coming into tonight's game. Brainerd is 14-9 and 3 ties. Backhanded off to the far side. Bria Holmes' pass ends up with a 2-on-1, but it got broken up, and the Warriors come away with it. And then it's taken back by Olivia Corton. All the way down into the far corner it plays. Behind the net. Tapped away on the far side, picked up by Olivia Dronen. And it comes back now near side. Up against the wall, Kozabud lines up, and he just about fanned on the shot. And that sets up a 1-on-1, and Kozabud recovers in time to come back and play it to the near wall. Backhanded into the zone. Spuds play it to move up ice. Here's Dronen all the way across the blue line. Dronen goes deep, centers it all the way off the near wall, and it's played by Taylor Bruschi. It goes rink wide. Moorhead tracking it down. Wind up, and a shot goes behind the net. Played back near side. 8:18 to go in the opening period. A scoreless opening period. Kozabud tracking it down. She spotted the play and brings it back near side. It was bothered a minute, but Bruschi comes up with it. Wind up with a shot, and it rolls over the top of the goal mouth. Off to the far side and into the corner. From there it goes to the behind the net and back to the near side where the Spuds escape. Kate Kozabud to track it down. Circling back in front of her net. Her outlet pass is taken away by the Warriors. Lemire down deep. Play continues on. Behind the net, played near side. Spuds try to wrap it around. Tapped up into the air and down. The Warriors tracking it there defensively, and it's worked back out to center ice where it's turned around. Spuds there to pick it up. A hard bounce pass off the wall, taken back by the Warriors, slipping and falling. Kuchar, and it comes back near side. Spuds played ahead, but Kuchar is there to take it back again for the Warriors. A long pass off to the far side. Tracked down Strami, nearly upended. She stays in play, and the puck comes free. It's 2-on-3 coming out of the zone. All the way in it goes as it's chased deep into the corner. Rolling it back now near side and out to the point. Bernstrom tracking it down there. Rolling it loose. It comes free and out to the near wall. Played and looked in, waiting for it. Melquist was waiting for it up on top, and it went down deep and played behind the net where the Warriors track it down. Molly Polkamp stick handling it loose off to the far side as she tried to hook up with Molly Hagley, and it comes all the way back down low as the Spuds go to a line change. 6:28 to go. Down the near side, looking down deep into the corner. On top, it rolls free, and it comes back now near side. Outlet pass taken. The Warriors turn around and send it up ice with Peyton Lemire. Throwing it down deep. Back up ice, the Warriors completing their change as the Spuds try to work their way out of the zone. It deflects off a stick, and it's being chased down now by the Warriors. A turnaround comes near side. Right out in front, and it got away. It comes free, out to center. We got a breakaway attempt coming now as the pass is thrown in. And with that play, Olivia Corton got in the way and dragged the play down to the ice, and that's a penalty. Corton will serve 2 minutes. It's the first penalty of the night. And it stops play with 5:51 remaining. So we'll see what Brainerd's power play can do. As they settle in, Macy Peterson will handle the draw for the Warriors. Taylor Bruschi for Moorhead, and it's drawn to Kate Kozabud. Then out to the near side, it's tapped free. Then goes rink wide. Molly Hagley picks it up for Brainerd. Works it off the far wall, sends it out to the point. Here's a quick wrister down low. And then the corner played by the Spuds back up to the point from Molly Polkamp. Here's a windup and a shot and a save. Both goaltenders coming up huge in the early going. First, Bria Sawyer prevented a rebound tap in. Taylor Crescent now reaching out to prevent a slap shot that had a lot of speed on it. Play comes back now into the draw. To the near side, Kozabud tips it up and tips it out of play. It comes all the way down. 1:25 still remaining on Moorhead's penalty with 5:14 to go in the first period. Warriors with that extra skater send the pass near side, and it's picked up, and the Spuds again play it right back into the zone and give chase. All the way down, Lucy Wilson. She gives chase before putting a stick on it and rides it up into the wall. From there, Bria Holm dishes it away, and it comes out near side. Kozabud turns, shoots, it's blocked, and away it goes. Spuds getting shorthanded on this trip up ice. 54 seconds remaining on the Moorhead penalty. And so with that play out of the zone by Brainerd, that does set up icing. And the play will come back near glove side of Bria Sawyer. 4:41 remaining. Play is down, drawn near side, up against the wall. Chase back out, tipped away loose, recovered, and sent off to the far side. Circling back, comes off the wall. Moorhead playing it back out. It gets all the way back into the zone before it's turned around by Brainerd. Counting down now from 30 seconds on the power play. Down deep into the corner for the Warriors, and with that extra skater, they ride it into the near corner. From battle, it comes up on top. Moorhead working it down low, and it's tipped away. Mercedes Engstrom there to pick it up, sending it out to center. Long shot pass sent in, down deep and played off the wall, catching Brainerd to change. Time running short on the penalty, now 7 seconds to go as Moorhead puts a stick on it, and Taylor Bruschi sends it up ice. The penalty has expired. Moorhead is at full strength as it's played off to the far side. From the corner, tapped behind the net. Back now on the near side. Here's the look off the wall as the Warriors try to work their way out of the zone. A long pass off to the far side, pulled off the wall by Clara Bernstrom. Now near side, Moorhead has a quick look in, but they're just ridden off the play, and that takes away the chance. Here comes Brainerd on the way up ice with Levi Lemire. Lemire takes it down low, and there she's caught by Bernstrom and plays off to the far side. Long pass off the near wall. Tapped ahead by Salvovold. Down deep into the corner it goes. From there, played into the far corner as play got upended momentarily and stalled. Molly Polkamp couldn't advance it any further and throws it behind the net where it comes back all the way to the near wall. Turned around by Macy Peterson, and play comes back to Moorhead as Bernstrom picks it up. 2:51 remaining. On the way through center ice and in. Here's a try down low and a swing and a miss on the shot attempt. The rebound comes straight on, and another big time save for Bria Sawyer to keep the game deadlocked at 0. Our clock now at the 2:38 mark. Roseau is playing Alexandria tonight in the other semifinal. We'll be catching up on that when we can with that opportunity. And Moorhead had an early start tonight, a 6 o'clock start, 6:30 start on that game in Roseau. Here's a play right down in front. Dished off to the far side. Long pass out is gloved down by Kozabud and plays it off the wall. She'll walk in and to the corner. Then tries to put a stick on it. She's upended, but somebody got a stick on it, and out it comes to the Warriors. On the way in, Peyton Lemire. Into the corner. Lemire backhandling it off to the far side. Deep into the corner it goes. Scrambling for it there. The Spuds having it all the way behind the net before it got turned around. They'll try it from there. Again, the Warriors coming up with possession off the play in the corner and rolls it up along the wall. And before play goes any farther, a whistle stops play, and I think we've got a penalty upcoming. Annie Krieg is all set and ready to head off ice. But let's see what door. And it is the Brainerd door that opens up that Macy Peterson will find herself with a couple of extra minutes. And if all goes the way Brainerd would like, this period will end without any further damage. But the Spuds, a minute 50 on the clock and a 2-minute penalty helping them out, will have the face-off in the Brainerd zone. Puck is down, drawn to the corner. Worked off far side. Pounded up and held up against the wall. And it comes to the point. Tapped up in and down deep into the corner to the near side. Here's the windup. Here's the windup and the shot. Windup and a shot blocked away. Another save for Bria Sawyer. Spuds will line it up one more time as Taylor Bruschi takes a spot down low. Here's a shot and a windup. And another save for Bria Sawyer. A crowd favorite from where we sit, no doubt. Bria Sawyer continues to sparkle early on to keep the game tied at 0 and still a minute 28 remaining on the penalty. A minute 18 remaining in the period. Play is down near side. Taylor Bruschi takes a look. Winds it up and dishes to the near corner. Sends it off on top, and Kozabud couldn't hold the zone. Spuds have to touch up on the play, and as they do, it's brought in by Bruschi. Then she brought it out over the line. Stopping play with 1:05 remaining in the period. On the draw. Puck is dropped. Corton sends it off to Kozabud. Down deep in the corner. 1 minute to play. Near corner looking. Winding it up on top. Here is the look in by Olivia Corton. Pass it away. Shot blocked. Rebound blocked. And then covered up and completely. Bria Sawyer continues to shut the door. 44 seconds remaining. 44 seconds in the period. Moorhead will start, if this holds in place, will start the second period on the power play as they continue that extra skater down the stretch of this first period. Here's a windup and a shot just wide. Rolling it back to the near corner and up on top. Just keeping it in. Kozabud feeds it off far side. Down deep into the corner, played back out and along the wing to the top of the lane. It comes near side and a walk-in shot blocked away, tipped away loose, scrambled after is near side. 22 seconds in the period. Kozabud picks it up and slides it high in the slot. Wind up on a shot blocked away. Sawyer kicking that one away. Rebound comes back near side. Up against the wall. And then out, it's one-on-one. Here's the drive in by Molly Polkamp. She gets ridden off the play and the Spuds pull it away. And that's going to take us into the locker room as the horn sounds. After one period of play, it's Moorhead nothing and Brainerd nothing.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to.
We asked the team how we should celebrate the $2 million given to Casasa members last year. Dana wanted us to hire a marching band. Amanda thought that we should drop 2 million balloons. And Kevin, well, Kevin just wants to use the money gun. Steve thought, well, what if we just said it?
Last year, First Community Credit Union gave $2 million in Casasa rewards.
Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week, day, evening, and same-day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes. Offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com.
Pam is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise, but is overwhelmed by all the options. What if there was a way for Pam to have access to a team of media experts? What if this was at no extra cost and didn't require a contract? Meet Avenue Right. Save time, money, and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat. Featuring dual trip tech, flared wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and backdragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
We asked the team how we should celebrate the $2 million given to CASASA members last year. Ben wanted to spread the news with the help of an airplane. Jen thought we should celebrate by giving everyone a cake. And Eric wanted to make it into a movie.
$2 million.
Steve thought, well, what if we just said it?
Last year, First Community Credit Union gave $2 million in CASASA rewards.
Valley Alignment and Auto Repair has provided the FM area with vehicle service and repairs since 1978. They perform your vehicle service needs from oil changes and brakes to transmission and engine rebuilds. Valley Alignment and Auto Repair is a proud sponsor of Spuds Athletics and wish all the athletes and families a great 2022-23 school year and sports season.
To show up to work every day, it's not a job. It's not just a paycheck. It ultimately is a way of life. And to add that extra smile in someone's day is what gets me to work every day. And in return, to just receive those smiles and those thank yous or those squeezes of your hand is so meaningful. And it really brings me back every day.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to.
We asked the team how we should celebrate the $2 million given to CASASA members last year. Dana wanted us to hire a marching band. Amanda thought that we should drop 2 million balloons. And Kevin, well, Kevin always wants to use the money gun. Steve thought, well, what if we just said it?
Last year, First Community Credit Union gave $2 million in CASASA rewards.
Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week, day, evening, and same-day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes. Offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com.
It is settling and freezing over, and we're soon ready to start the second period. It'll be interesting to see if we can notice any of the adjustments that might have been made in the locker room. It's oftentimes where the first period is a matter of deciding and figuring out what can be done, what the other team is doing and capable of, and what needs to be corrected. And I'm not going to pretend to think that I'll recognize all of those kinds of things, because we saw a pretty well-played first period of hockey where both teams had scoring opportunities, both teams had good defensive play, both teams had good goaltender play, and that pretty well tells the story right there at 0-0. Again, a reminder, the winner of this game will move on to the section championship game on Wednesday, and the game is yet to be decided as to where it will be played. And of course, it will depend a great deal in part to how the other semifinal game ends up, when Roseau, the home team on that in that game, is playing right now against Alexandria. And you might speculate a little bit. What if it's Brainerd and Alexandria? Where will the game be played? If it's Moorhead and Alexandria, where will the game be played? And all of those factors will be involved as to the final decision in regards to that home or to that ice game. Moorhead, of course, at the end of the season was finished as the #1 seed. But this section of hockey has determined that the championship game will be played on a neutral site. Both semifinals, quarterfinal and semifinal game being played at home ice. And the championship game, last year, you'll recall, the Moorhead and Brainerd game at the championship contest was played at Fergus Falls in a well-attended and well-run tournament there. And so that's going to be tough to beat if Fergus is interested in being a part of the championship contest. And we get ready to go here. Moorhead will go right to left as we look on, as Bria Sawyer gets her ice ready in the Brainerd end. Meanwhile, Taylor Crescent is all set and ready to go at the other end. She is surrounded by her teammates now in front of the coaching staff and bench. And with that little bit of applause from the far side, Brainerd is ready to get this game underway. Moorhead won the first encounter less than about 10 days ago. It was 3-1. Brainerd had to score late in that one to get within that striking distance, and this game is being played that close to the vest as well. Now officials are out at center ice and ready. Bria home on the near side. Annie Krieg on the far side, and stepping in is Olivia Corton. The Warriors put Peyton Lemire into the faceoff. Now Moorhead's Olivia Corton being asked out of the faceoff, and the puck goes down. Drawn near side, it comes all the way into the zone before it's tapped up along the wall. Scrambling for it there, it goes down deep in the corner and around all the way to the far side. Brainerd is at full strength, and they've worked off the penalty. And as it comes down deep into the corner, Lucy Peterson plays it. Ties it up against the wall, and they scramble in, poking and prodding its way along. It comes loose, and the Spuds pull it free. Backhand shot, blocked in traffic, chased down to the far side by Olivia Corton. And it rolls out to the point. Near side, Olivia Dronen, backhandling it down low, and from the corner played there. Up against the near side and high in the slot, shot sent on and gloved away by Bria Sawyer. The long rebound all the way out to center ice where the Spuds track it down. Here's the return, sent in. Down deep in the corner, played all the way around to the far side where it's chased by Olivia Corton. Up on top, the shot got blocked. Loose puck away, the Spuds play it. On the way in, it got tapped away free. The recovery goes right down all the way on goal, where it is steered aside then by the Warriors. And Moorhead comes up with it on an escaping pass. Near side, all the way down. Ella Holm carries it to the corner, puts it out on top, and in the blue ice it waited for just a moment. Spuds pick it up, and that one deflection up and away. LeBon had a chance. Deflected down, up against the stick, pulled in by Aubrey Cowie. And it comes near side up against the wall. Now the escape out to center ice. Tapped away. The Spuds have it back, but only briefly before it's taken back. And Cowie sets up play. Along the near side, backhanded, off to the far side, all the way. Rink wide it goes, and played into the far wall, right in front of the Brainerd bench. Along the near side as it comes out to center and then sent rink wide. Pulled in there, Ella and the Spuds making a line change as it goes behind the net. Now from the near side, here's a walk-in, tapped away, free, long near side, up against the wall, tapped loose once again, and it rolls out to center. Giving chase, it comes back with a long pass thrown all the way down. Rolls it behind Taylor Crescent. And on the near side, it plays up against the wall. Before return down low and behind Crescent, sent out rink wide, but recovered by Hannah Neuwirth of Brainerd, and her pass up the middle got deflected away, and for a moment the Spuds have it at the point, but it doesn't last long as it's sent right back into play down deep in the corner. Annika Strami had it, brings it near wall. All the way up ice, icing is the call. So we've had a couple of good looks in on goal, particularly from the Spuds early on, but no scoring. And with 14:02 remains, it's 0-0 here tonight at Cullen Hockey Center in the girls' semifinal matchup. Play comes near side. Puck is dropped down, pushed into the corner, sent all the way around, far side. Picked up by Molly Polkamp. Against the wall, it's deflected. Tapped up against one again. And another reach in effect as there are four different skaters trying to take control of the puck that will not give way. Two players go sliding down. Finally, the puck works loose, and the Brainerd Warriors come up with it, and they toss it behind the net. Back now near side. Turnaround pass all the way around, rake wide and out of the corner. The Spuds defender coming in to play it, dishing it out, and it comes long and taken back by the Warriors. A return by Cowie to the near side. Here's the look on the walk-in all the way out in front and chased down by Bria Holm. Backhanding it off the wall. There it got turned around and sent back near side. A quick change by the Warriors as they come roaring back onto the ice, and here come the Spuds. Kate Kozuma chasing it down into the near corner. Backhanded centering pass. Got knocked away there and recovered by Lucy Peterson, and the Warriors turn it around and head up. Out to the far side. Spuds are there to pick it up, and they'll try it again. At the blue line and in, but just offside. So that brings our clock down to the 12:42 mark in an evenly skated defensive-minded battle so far. Just outside the Brainerd blue line. The Warriors send Macy Peterson into the draw. The Spuds with Taylor Bruschi, and the Spuds pick it up and head in. On the near side, Ella Holmes shoots it just high. As it goes off to the far corner. Played back behind and out to the far wall. And at the point, sent back into play, and it's returned then by the Warriors. At center ice, Peterson turns, shoots, and gloves away by Taylor Crescent. A quick return out to center ice, and a nice job of stick handling by Ella Holm. To the far side, tapped up and down, recovered by the Warriors, played, kept in, and now out. Here comes the advance by Christina Bailiff. All the way down in the corner, Bailiff goes down. She's a bit shaken, but is responding on a crawl back up and into play. In the far side, Moorhead's change completed. And the Warriors try a long pass tape to tape, only to have it roll away. And Haley Melquist tracks it down from Moorhead. She turns and looks up ice. Here's a tip pass ahead. We got a possible breakaway as Lucy Wilson got there. Managed to steer it to the wall where it's pulled off the wall then by Peyton Lemire of Brainerd. Rolling it in, nearly got in on goal and not much room to work with, and finally steered it around, and play comes out to center ice. Taken back by the Warriors. Now Wilson enters in and plays it from behind the net. rolling out of the corner. On its way up, here's the look. Rolling in, Olivia Tronin. Off to the far side, wrap around look, tried to tap that one in from behind. It did not go. Rebound out to the far side, Spuds pull it in, lose it out at center ice. And Corton drops it back into their own end. And now it's pulled away by Bryn Toma. Down deep in the corner, centering pass comes all the way up on top. Wind up in a shot, and Aline bouncing off the back wall. Centering pass, there's a shot, blocked away. Rebound, where is it? Officials letting play continue on, and there's the whistle to stop play. Outstanding performance to open up the offense, to get the chance to score, and then defensively to have your goaltender, in this case Taylor Crescent, come up with not only one, not only two, but 3 saves in that scrum right in front of the net. And that brings the face-off to the stick side of Taylor Crescent as both teams completing their change. Meanwhile, in Roseau tonight, the Rams have a 1-0 lead on Alexandria after the first period. Well, let's see what we've got being administered as the puck goes down. Out to the far side, and as it stays 0-0, the play comes near side. It rolls all the way down. No one could get there in time to play it, so icing is called. And the faceoff will come back into the Moorhead zone. Taylor Crescent in goal for Moorhead. Bria Sawyer in goal for Brainerd. Both have been equal to the challenge presented so far tonight. With the play down, it goes to the corner. Up on front, Moorhead turns it around, cannot clear the zone. Taylor Bruschi to pick it up. Down deep into the corner. And from there, lifted up and out, and comes all the way down. There's a race for the loose puck, and with that, icing is called as it came all the way out of the other end. Bringing us to a stop with 9:57 remaining here in the second period. And still really not a hint of a goal to be scored. It is, the look of that is few and far between. In the faceoff, Olivia Corton. As she squares up and faces off with Macy Peterson, the play is underway. Sent out to the wall, and it bounces clear of the zone and out to center. Turned around, tapped away. Brainerd recovers. A breakaway was in the works, but slipped a bit on the slippery spot right there on the ice. Didn't get any traction and couldn't get the shot away except to lift it softly, which was snared away then by Crescent. Face off in the Moorhead zone, far side. Puck is down and drawn, and to the corner, a battle for it there. And it squirts loose, and it's played back to the near corner, and up against the wall and out. And a chance up ice taken back by Molly Polkamp. She stick handles and circles her way back near side with a bounce pass. Nearly stolen away, but recovered by Macy Peterson. It's 2-on-2. Wind up in a shot, blocked away and covered up. Straight on shot from Macy Peterson, trying to hug the 5-hole. But Taylor Crescent put the clamps down and keeps us tied at 0 with 9:14 still remaining. Just about halfway through this hockey contest. On the near side, Taylor Crescent stands in for Moorhead and faces off with Mercedes Engstrom. To the corner, spun around all the way, far side. Played loose, Moorhead trying to work their way out of the zone. Tapped out, and here we got a breakaway now. It's 2-on-1. Here's the centering pass, swept away, and the rebound comes right up on top, and the Spuds overskated. And it comes rolling out to center ice. And once again, the breaks of the game keep this game scoreless. Off to the far side, tapped away and recovered by Peyton Lemire. Up against the wall out at center ice. They battle for it there, and it's tipped off to the side. And from there, gathered in and underhanded down deep by Peyton Lemire. along the near wall and played. The Spuds bring it to the zone and in, but offside. The pass from the near side allowed the passer to enter the zone before it was brought back in on the end of the pass. And so with that, the face-off on the near side. 8:23 remaining. Second period of play without a score. Let's see who we've got being waved out. Christina Bailiff gives way to Hannah Newworth, and here's the play down. Good forecheck action by Brainerd to kind of take the Spuds off their tempo. Play goes into the zone and it bounces off to the side. Left there for Bailiff to play, and she takes it to the corner. Poked away from there behind. Spuds battling for position on the play. Looking on the near side, it comes to Kate Kozabud. Onto the wine side, shot blocked right back. It comes to Olivia Dronin. And another shot goes on goal. Face-off upcoming. The face-off will be to the far side of Brainerd goaltender Bria Sawyer. And as they drop the puck, it comes out and the Spuds have it. Throwing down deep. Haley Melquist plays it near side. Moorhead looking up on top. Here's a centering pass all the way off to the far corner. Hattie Solvevold plays it down deep in the corner. Then back out it comes. Solvevold continues on. From behind the net, back to the near corner. Up on top, Kozabud winds up on her shot. Knocked the stick clean away. Recovery of the stick, and it's tipped in towards goal. Sawyer steering that one away. Lifted up and into the netting. Stopping play with 7:11 remaining here in the second period. A lot of similarities between tonight and the game first played just a week and a half ago, with the ability for both teams to skate hard and stay the game the way they would like to have it played. As we stand in, Olivia Corton draws it back. Stromey sends it into play. Deflected away near side. Got lost in the slot. Molly Hagley plays it off to the far side. Play goes down, arm goes up, Spuds give up a play. Here's the rebound near side. And play continues on, and as soon as they touch up on the play, we will have the Moorhead penalty be assessed. Rolling down behind, and so for now they have added the extra skater. And the play goes off to the far side, and as it's touched there, the whistle does stop play. So, first penalty of the night against the Spuds. Heading off to sit for a couple of minutes, Olivia Corton. I may be mistaken on that penalty. I thought there was one more early in the first period. So the second penalty against the Spuds here comes midway through the second period with 6:38 remaining. Olivia Corton spending 2 minutes. In the face-off, back in the Moorhead end. Drawn off to the side. From behind the net they battle. Molly Hagley had it for a moment, plays near side. And it comes out of the zone, rolling all the way back up ice. And steered from there, near side, walking in, centering pass, shot, blocked, and saved. Once again, Bria Sawyer has a pretty good idea where the puck is headed as it comes in her direction, and she finds a spot to glove it down and hang on. Taylor Brewski now stands in. Power play opportunity for the Warriors. Drawn off on the near side. Spuds got a stick on it to poke it out. And then dished up and ahead. Brewski in pursuit, has it pulled away. And on the return, Lucy Peterson carries it out to center ice. Lucy Peterson on the way in, off the far wall. Spuds take a poke away, but Peterson takes control. Sliding it back out, looking at the point, but had it deflected down deep and in the corner. Moorhead bowling it down and sending it up ice. That would be played behind the net. 1:05 remaining on the Moorhead penalty. Pass out of the zone, deflected up into the air, and a bouncing puck goes right in front of the Moorhead bench. Big collision there. We've got another penalty being assessed against the Spuds, and another opportunity to add the extra skater. It'll be 5-on-3. 5-on-3 for 50 seconds. And then it'll be 5-on-4 for 1:10. As the face-off will come back in the Moorhead end. As the Warriors stand in, the Spuds are settling down. Bria Holm will handle the face-off. Comes out to the point, wind up in a shot, glove save. A wide open look for the shot by Molly Polkamp. Moorhead making a quick change. Ella Holm stands on. Bria Holm is centering. And joining that group is Olivia Dronen. Wind up on top, sent off to the far point. Look in from there, shot blocked away. Polkamp had a good look from long distance. Now the look in by Molly Hagley, wind up to shoot, shot and a goal! So taking advantage of having the extra skater, it set up a screen right out in front of Taylor Crescent. And we'll wait for the scoring announcement in just a moment, but Brainerd has taken the lead on a power play goal at 11:51, and still it's a power play opportunity for the Warriors. As they settle down and is dished to the near side. Brought back, sent off, far side. Lucy Peterson taken back by Bernstrom. Lifted up and it comes near side. Played onto the ice by Brewski. She fanned on a shot. The Warriors come up with it as Molly Hagley takes it down deep into the corner. Brought back out on the near side for Lucy Peterson. Winds up from there and sends it down deep. Into the corner for Hagley. 1:10 remaining on the power play. Working it around far side. It comes out of the zone. Tipped back down near side. 1-0 Brainerd. Scoring on a 5-on-3. Here's the play near side. Battling forward. It comes to the near wall. And ahead it goes down deep. Macy Peterson gets the power play goal. And play returns off to the far side, tapped up and against the glove. Play return far side, tapped off the wall and ahead. It's 1-on-1, tapped up against the wall, it continues on. Spuds come on side and tip it in. 25 seconds remaining in the Moorhead penalty. From behind the net, it's played out on the near side. Here's the walk ahead by Bryn Toma. And pulled away by Brianna Finnegan. Then turned around and set off far side. Tapped ahead and all the way down, deep into the corner. Time will run out. Time has run out on the Moorhead penalty as the Spuds are at full strength. On the way into the zone, it's deflected away and it comes all the way in on Taylor Crescent, who steers it off to the side. 3:15 to go in the second. Play comes near side and in. Here's a centering pass and it's blocked down. Shot put on, steered away. Sawyer again blocking the play to the near corner. Down deep it goes. It's played back. Spuds have it for a moment. Out near at the point for Olivia Dronen. High in the slot, far side. Winding it up, dropping it into the crease, and it got all the way through. Back near side for Lemire. Works her way down low, and it came in all the way down. Icing is the call. And so with 2:42 left, in the second period. Moorhead trails 1-0 and will have the face-off in the Brainerd end. Haley Melquist ready to stand in. And she'll face off with Mercedes Engstrom. Puck is down, drawn, and here come the Warriors. That touch pass ahead to the near side. Down deep into the corner. Ringing it around. Played back behind the net. Tap near side, 2:28 to go. From behind looking. Dished out pass, up into the air, scrambled after. Pulled off the wall, Spuds have it. They've got a 2-on-1 break, but they can't get open to get the pass away. And from here, Addie Solvable plays it back out to the point, and it comes back out to center ice. A quick look far side. Deflected down, picked up. Warriors on the attack, and a play. Toll goes deep into the corner, and back up against, and it comes all the way near side. And it stays in the attack zone for the Warriors as it's played along the wall. And then turn around. Here's the look and wind up in a shot into traffic. That got blocked away. Laban picks it up for Moorhead. Now the Spuds have a breakaway. It's 1-on-1. Stick handing her way loose. Backhand shot down low, and she missed. Oh, what a move by Olivia Dronen out at center ice to step across the line. Did a little toe drag. Went between, came around the backside, and when she pulled the trigger, almost missed the puck. It was a soft approach in on goal, and the save made then by Bria Sawyer. 1:35 remaining second period. Brainerd leading at 1-0 with the faceoff in the Brainerd zone. As they take a moment and gather the play, it comes out right at the blue line, turned around and sent in. Strami gives it now to Ella Laban. Pulled away from her, and it comes back out. Spuds have to touch up on the play, and it comes to the near wall. Back it, handed down all the way, back out it comes. Here's another golden opportunity for Lemire. Her shot up and over the top comes near side. Warriors will try it again out at center ice as they regroup. Lucy Peterson sends it off to the far side for Lemire. 1 minute to go in the period. Near side it's played. Scramble for it there, down deep into the corner. 50 seconds to go in the period. Spuds are trailing. Brainerd has a 1-0 lead. Along the near wall, and it comes out to center ice. They'll track it down as it goes off to the far side for Aubrey Cowie. Along the near wall and down deep into the corner. A walk and try. Shot is there. Shot is tipped away. And once again, Bria Sawyer manages to have a good idea where the puck is headed as she crawls on top to make the save. 32 seconds now showing. 32 seconds in the second period. Taylor, Bruschi draws it back. Dronen has it. To the far side, Kozabet circles the point. Winds up with a shot into traffic, blocked away. Scrambled after on the far side. Macy Peterson pulls it loose and heads out. Macy Peterson through center ice and in. Macy Peterson drops it back, but overplayed, and the Spuds come up with it. Here's a chance now, and a wind-up and a shot sent on by Olivia Corton. The rebound tapped in and saved. Olivia Dronen got the rebound and on the angle pulled the trigger. And once again, Bria Sawyer stopping play. That brings us down to 2 seconds remaining. 1-0 the Warriors. A 5-on-3 power play goal to account for the game's only score. Moorhead has pulled goaltender Taylor Crescent for this faceoff. And that for the moment, there was just 2 seconds left. And so with that applause that you hear in the background coming from the Brainerd fans, we've got this timeout from Cullen Hockey Center. After 2 periods of play, it's Brainerd 1, Moorhead 0.
is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise, but is overwhelmed by all the options. What if there was a way for Pam to have access to a team of media experts? What if this was at no extra cost and didn't require a contract? Meet Avenue Right. Save time, money, and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat. Featuring dual trip tech, flared wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and backdragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
We asked the team how we should celebrate the $2 million given to CASASA members last year. Ben wanted to spread the news with the help of an airplane. Jen thought we should celebrate by giving everyone a cake. And Eric wanted to make it into a movie.
$2 million.
Steve thought, well, what if we just said it?
Last year, First Community Credit Union gave $2 million in CASASA rewards.
Just another typical night in the barn for the Moorhead Spuds and the Brainerd Warriors as we play a section semifinal game in this hockey season. Last year it was the hockey championship for Section 8. Brainerd would win that one and go on to state tournament play. The Spuds pulling into tonight's game with an 18-8 one-loss record and a 3-1 win over Brainerd at the very end of the season. Brainerd 14-9 coming into tonight's game along with 3 ties. They earned a win over Bemidji 7-3 to take on the Spuds in this semifinal game. And after a scoreless first period, we went into the second period and the Spuds found themselves with 2 skaters in the penalty box. Brainerd found themselves with a 2-player power play. And Macy Peterson obliged to give the Warriors the lead 1-0. That's where we sit as play will get underway in the third period. We've got a news break coming your way next. Hope that you're enjoying complete coverage of Moorhead Spud Sports right here on 970 WDAY. 93.1 FM after 2 periods of play. It's Brainerd 1 and Moorhead 0.
Valley Alignment and Auto Repair has provided the FM area with vehicle service and repairs since 1978. They perform your vehicle service needs from oil changes and brakes to transmission and engine rebuilds. Valley Alignment and Auto Repair is a proud sponsor of Spuds Athletics and wish all the athletes and families a great 2022-23 school year and sports season.
To show up to work every day, it's not a job. It's not just a paycheck. It ultimately is a way of life. And to add that extra smile in someone's day is what gets me to work every day. And in return, to just receive those smiles and those thank yous or those squeezes of your hand is so meaningful. And it really brings me back every day.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to.
We asked the team how we should celebrate the $2 million given to CASASA members last year. Dana wanted us to hire a marching band. Amanda thought that we should drop 2 million balloons. And Kevin, well, Kevin always wants to use the money gun. Steve thought, well, what if we just said it?
Last year, First Community Credit Union gave $2 million in CASASA rewards.
Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week, day, evening, and same-day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes. Offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com.
Pam is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise, but is overwhelmed by all the options. What if there was a way for Pam to have access to a team of media experts? What if this was at no extra cost and didn't require a contract? Meet Avenue Right. Save time, money, and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat. Featuring dual trip tech, flared wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and backdragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
We asked the team how we should celebrate the $2 million given to CASASA members last year. Ben wanted to spread the news with the help of an airplane. Jen thought we should celebrate by giving everyone a cake. And Eric wanted to make it into a movie.
$2 million.
Steve thought, well, what if we just said it?
Last year, First Community Credit Union gave $2 million in CASASA rewards.
Meanwhile, farther to the north of us, Alexandria on the road at Roseau. The winner of that game will play the winner of this game. And as they are midway through the second period, nearing the end of the second period, Roseau has a 3-0 lead on Alexandria. And so Roseau, the number 2 seed, appears to have a lock. And we say that loosely because we don't know the final outcome, but right now it looks like Roseau will find themselves in the section championship game. One of the strongest girls hockey programs in the state of Minnesota over the years, the Roseau Rams leading Alexandria 3-0. The Spuds and the Warriors are challenging that spot held by Roseau as the Warriors have grabbed that power play goal advantage and lead it 1-0 here as we wait the arrival of the hockey teams for start of the third period. Moorhead boys hockey team got a couple of nice wins over the weekend, defeating Lakeville North on Friday night and this afternoon defeating Sartell. That strengthened their hold as the number 1 seed in Section 8 boys hockey. They will play Roseau coming up on Tuesday at the Moorhead Sports Center, and that is a date being made up from the winter weather that we had back a few weeks ago. So put that on your calendar for Tuesday night, Moorhead Sports Center. Spuds and Rams boys hockey action. Moorhead boys basketball team getting a nice win last night in the new facility at DJF. And last night the girls basketball team getting a win and taking a tough setback here this afternoon. So back-to-back games for Moorhead girls in that basketball effort. And as you might be able to tell, we are in the midst of the Brainerd stands. Brainerd fans have had a lot of energy coming into tonight's game as they applaud the good plays and even the mediocre plays, and more so even the great plays, particularly from goaltender Bria Sawyer. She is set and ready to go, and as we look down on the ice to our right, her blue ice has been scraped up and ready to go, while Taylor Crescent sitting and waiting for this third period to get underway. We may have just a moment. I think that there are still some wet spots on the ice as they get ready. And as they circle around, the Warriors now indicate that they're ready. The officials are taking one last look around and up and down the ice to make sure that we are set and ready to go. As we resume play here in just a moment, both teams are just now making their way back on and getting ready. The ice was finished in a little bit in a hurry, and so it did not have a complete amount of time to set up and freeze tight, but it's doing so in a hurry now as we get ready to start the third period. Both teams will be good, and at some point during the upcoming offseason will be proud of what they've been able to accomplish with a great hockey season. Warriors coming in 14-9-3, the Spuds 18-8 coming into tonight's play. And as you might expect, regardless of the sport, if it's football or baseball or basketball or hockey, either boys or girls, if it's Moorhead and Brainerd, it's a tussle. It's a great competition between the two schools. As we roll around and getting ready to go, I think the officials have said it's time. We are ready to go. Taylor Bruschi stands in against Mercedes Engstrom. Play is down, we're underway. Spuds pull it loose and head in. Drop, pass back along the near wall and recovered. All the way down it goes to Olivia Dronin. Carries it behind the net and taps it off to the far side. Out it comes and up into the bench area, right in front of it. Bounced off one of the Moorhead players. And of course that's out of play. And so the face-off will come just at that spot in front of the Moorhead bench. As the whistle blows, Taylor Bruschi again stands in against Engstrom. Play is down, long pass thrown rink wide. A race for it now as the Warriors get there first, send it and roll it around behind the net. Moorhead will go on the power play. Tripping is the call in the far corner. Penalties for the most part have been few and far between. 2 penalties in the first, 2 penalties in the second, and our first penalty of the third period here with time just getting underway, less than a minute in. And so with the extra skater, Moorhead taking a look on. Moorhead has Olivia Corton set and ready. Everybody nods that they are ready to go, and it's drawn back to the point. Wind up, sent near side. Here's the walk-in by Taylor Bruschi, and a glove save made by Bria Sawyer. Play comes down out on the near side of Sawyer. As they settle in, Peyton Lemire handles the draw to the side where the Warriors have it. Played along the near side. Josie Kappas goes for tripping, and the Spuds have the extra skater. Up on top, Kozabud. Near side looking in. Drop down into the corner, trying to hook up. There's a shot popped up into the air. Bria Holm feeds it out, and it comes to Bruschi. Wind up in a shot just wide. Off to the far side, Holm again feeds it out to Kozabud at the point. Walks her way in. High in the slot, slips one into traffic, and it's bounced away. Bria Holm there to pick it up. Wind up in a shot and a goal! Unless it was tipped in, the goal will belong to Bria Holm. She picked it up loose in the corner. Wound up and sent it in. It got past the goaltender, and it's 1-1. Both teams scoring on power play opportunities. Drop down near side. Back up against the wall. Rolling it free. Lucy Wilson sidesteps and protects and hands it on the way in. Here's the play all the way back to the near wall. Kate Kozabut. Bria Holm gets the goal. Here's a wind up on the back end and a shot up and away. It got deflected to the netting. Nifty job of stick handling by Taylor Bruschi to get loose and walk her way in with a shot attempt that went up high. Face off far side. As they get ready, Olivia Corton being waved out. Annie Krieg will step in. Rolls in against the base of the net. Sawyer keeping a watchful eye as it comes all the way out to the near side. Return down low. 1-1 hockey game here. We're in the third. From behind the net it plays. Near side looking. Up on top for Kozabud. Winding it up and sending it down low. It's in traffic and it's blocked away. That one was on the verge, and the play continues. All the way back near side. Down deep in the corner, sent up against the wall and returned out. Wind up from there, sent down low, back now near side. Kozabud to haul it in, sends it right out in front, and it's deflected away. Rebound shot is blocked away. Spuds will try it again from behind. Rolling it down. Here's a play, and an arm goes up with a penalty coming. 14:25 we play, and this third period has been just the opposite so far of what we've seen in the first and second, with scoring opportunities, penalties factoring in, highly skilled play on both ends, and it's 1-1. Drawn out to the point. From there, here's the walk-in to the near side. Taylor Bruschi feeds it back. Bria Holm on top for Kozabud. Macy Peterson draws 2 minutes for high sticking. And a play comes down and off to the far side, it rolls. Another big collision, but no penalty assisted there. Rolled up on a fan pass. Deflected down, and they'll try it again. Kept in at the point. Moorhead winds up. Shot blocked away. Back to the near side. Still 1:19 to go on the extra skater as it goes rink wide. Bria Holm feeds it up to Kozabud. It comes near side for Bruschi. Winds up on a shot. Blocked away. Back into play up on top. Off to the far side. Here's a wind up and a shot there that goes up and away. It rolls out of the zone and all the way out to center. Played by Taylor Crescent as she sends it out on the near side for Kozabud. Goes rink wide with it. Spuds setting up their power play chance. Here's the return high in the slot. Wind up and a shot. It's blocked up and away. Hit the mitt. Bounced up. Bounced away. Play continues. Kozabud sending it far side. Walk in from there and her pass got blocked. Could not contain enough to get the shot out of the zone, and play continues. Kozabud up on top. Near side the return. Far side wind up. Shot lifted high. It rolls all the way out of the zone and out to center. 24 seconds left on the Moorhead power play chance. Down low. Carries behind the net. Cycling it there. Working its way along the wall. And up on top, Kozabud sends it off. Wind up from there, comes back to Kozabud, delivers it near side. Bruschi winds up with a pass into traffic, and it's blocked away. That's going to run out the penalty as the time expires, as the Spuds come. Brainerd comes to full strength. The Spuds have the chance now from out on top, and they blocked away by Sawyer. And the Warriors are able to clear it out of the zone and stop play with that icing play. 12-12 remaining. Moorhead, Brainerd tied 1 apiece. Face off. Back up ice and to the far side of goaltender Bria Sawyer. Haley Melquist stands in for Moorhead. Faces off with Hannah Newworth. Play goes behind the net, tapping it towards goal, but steered away. Spuds keeping it in the zone as Annika Strami sends it down low. Back out along the wall, and it's dished out. Giving chase, it's picked up by Clara Bernstrom. Goes off to the far wall and played. Spuds take it behind the net to help things clear. Comes near side for Salvovold. On the way up ice, it comes all the way down. Picked up there by Molly Polkamp. And it had cleared the end line already, and so with that icing pass, we come back into the Moorhead end. Face-off will be to the near side. Glove side, stick side rather, of Taylor Crescent. 11:32, third period. Tied 1-1. Spuds try to reach in and pull the play away. Deflected up. Comes down. Play near side and along the wall. Sent ahead, but blocked down onto the ice by Kendra Kucher. Chased after the far side and sent ahead. Moorhead will have to backpedal. Kate Kozabud tracks it down and comes back to the near corner. Along the wall, steered away, backhanded down deep into the corner. Tracked down by Olivia Dronen. Spuds recover and turn and look up ice. Carried up to center ice and in by Kate Kozabud. And from there it's pulled away and the Warriors have it. Here's a walk-in high on the slot and off to the far side. Spuds pull it loose. They head to the zone. They head through the zone on a 3-on-2. It goes down deep into the corner and a centering pass is steered away by the defense. And play comes out. It's 2-on-1. Now it's 1-on-1. Off to the far side, the play goes into the corner as Kozabud steers it away. Play comes back out as Annika Strami. Sends it, got it back. They'll set it up from there on the outlet pass here. Annie Krieg goes far side. It's popped up into the air and returned in by the Warriors. Down deep into the far corner. Carries it behind the net. Play continues on. A scramble for it now. 10 minutes to go. Here in regulation, tied at 1. We've got a breakaway chance as the Spuds pull it in. Shot is deflected up and out of play. It was a breakaway and a chance, and it just hit the glove, it just hit the pipe, and it rolled up and out of play. 1-1. 9:52 remaining. With play down in the corner, Lucy Wilson carries it rink wide. Lucy Wilson brings it near side for Annika Strami. The return to Strami, and then the pass down low. Forced to pull off the wall. They'll line it up again. There's a wind up and a shot and a block and away, and it's scrambled for it. No whistle yet. Play continues on, waiting to see where it is. Waiting to see where it is, and it finally is pulled loose by Taylor Bruschi. She circles out in front, had it poked away, and play continues on. It rolls out to center ice. We had almost every skater on the ice, all in the goal mouth. Just a moment ago as the Spuds pick it up and send it in and complete their change. Down deep with 9 minutes remaining. Long pass out to center ice, wobbles and clears the zone and comes out near side and brought in by Macy Peterson. Tapped away and the Spuds track it down. Here's Bria Holm sliding off to the side. Her shot blocked. Rebound up in front. Rebound goes behind the net. Play down to the far corner. Warriors send it out on top for Kate Kozabud. Wind up from there and brings it near side for Dronen. The return out to center ice. They'll have to touch up on the play. And as they do, the play comes to Annie Krieg. Sends it ahead. From there it's popped up into the air, and I think they'll play it just outside the blue line. 8:23 remaining. A great and exciting conclusion here this evening as we are deep into the third period. Halfway through the third period, and it's tied at 1. Play drawn back, and we got a breakaway chance, but the Spud speed gets there. Great hustle, great exertion by Kate Kozabud. Continues to show, I see such a highly ranked hockey player. Down low it comes back on the near side and up against the wall. On the escape it goes rink wide. Giving chase, it's picked up by Lemire. Circling the net and heading out. Spuds on the attack. Rink wide it comes and in. Bria Holm was ahead of the play. Face-off will be, if I read this right, the face-off will be just outside the Brainerd zone. .747 remaining. Taylor Bruschi stands in against Mercedes Engstrom. Tapped ahead and down deep, and the play comes up on goal. Shot sent behind. Played off the wall to the near corner. Rolling it out to Bernstrom at the point. Wind up from there and sends it into traffic, and it's blocked away. Spuds recover. On the near side, it comes loose. Now out to the far point. Wind up from there, set in. Blocked up and away and out of play. 7:21 to go. And again, Roseau has a 3-0 lead on Alexandria. with play there in the third period as well. 7:21 remaining. Face off on the far side. As they circle and cycle, Macy Peterson stands in for Brainerd. Face off, brought down, returned, behind the net. Play continues on, players go down. Looking for the puck, it squirts loose and the Spuds are able to get a handle on it. And it's played off the wall. Defended down low. A scramble for it there as play continues on. Kate Kozubad had lifted it high and it comes down. Spuds have it back out at center ice. Quick return, tapped in by Lucy Wilson into the corner. Moorhead completes their change and Brainerd has the extra advantage, but the Spuds are there to pull it away. Down deep into the corner. Olivia Corton. Go again, trying to check it off the play and it's deflected away. Spuds again reach in with a good poke check. Knocking it loose, play continues on as the Spuds come to the blue line and in. Walking her way in, Bria Holm got upended. Well, that play took about a half a second to decide as all the officials, including those in the Moorhead stands, had their arms upraised, indicating a penalty was forthcoming. 6:20 now showing. 1-1. Brainerd scored on a second period power play goal by Macy Peterson. Moorhead scored on a third period power play goal by Bria Holm. That's where we stand. Drawn to the far corner. Rung back near side. Here's the look up on top for Taylor Bruschi. Sends it all the way to the far wall, then back up on top. Kozubad feeds it. Bruschi winds up to shoot, and it's blocked and saved. That one was thrown in about knee high. Sawyer dropped down quickly and made the easy save. Face off now on the near side of Bria Sawyer. Puck is down, drawn out to the point. Sent off far side. Here's the look in from there, down to the corner, steered away. Battled after, tipped away loose. It's picked up by Kate Kozubad, near side. Here's Taylor Bruschi, centering pass. There's a shot and a goal! Power play goal, Bria Holm gives the Spuds a 2-1 lead. 11-11, the time of the goal. It took a while. It took a lot of persistence and hard grit and a lot of gutsy saves by Bria Sawyer, preventing the Spuds from taking a lead earlier. It finally, on the power play, here's a windup and a shot. Rebound shot. Blocked away behind the net. Scramble for it there as it comes back to the near wall. Josie Kappas to the corner. Spuds clear it off and they send it right back out. Brought back in now by the Warriors as they send it in deep and change. 5:17 to go from behind the net. Bria Holm with her second goal here tonight. And the play comes out to center. Tapped away. Taylor Bruschi, I think, also got an assist on that play. Spuds being backpedaled, bring it out near side. Puck is stolen away, sent out to center. Brainerd will have to come onside, and as they do, it's sent in near side. Down to the corner. 4:48 to go as the Spuds have grabbed the 2-1 advantage. Long pass comes out of the zone and picked up along the near wall. Working its way, Annie Krieg. Drop back near side. Corton with it. Down low and behind the net, Brainerd. 4:26 remaining. Back to the near wall. Pops up into the air and it stays in the zone. Stays in the zone. Play continues on. Here's Annie Krieg with a shot. Just missing wide, escaping the glove, and play goes out to the far side. Brainerd there to pull it in. Along the near side and pulling up short. Macy Peterson turns it around and sends it in on a bouncing puck. Pulled off the ice, and here comes Moorhead on the attack. A long pass taken back by Brainerd at their own blue line. Comes near side now, 3:48 to go. Spuds leading 2-1. Berea home with a couple of power play opportunities that scored. Here's the look in now, and retaliating Molly Polkamp got turned around as she continues to look for a spot up ice. Ball or the puck is dropped away. Bergstrom chased it down, putting a stick on it. The Spuds are able to pull it loose. Rink wide it goes. Battle for it, there it comes back, and the Spuds out of their own end. Long pass right on the stick. Here's the move in. Drop back and at the blue line in. Carries it all the way down. Olivia Corton behind the net with 3:10 remaining. Out to the far point, and it comes near side. Dronen back on top. Kozabud. Stick handles her way down low. She's bothered there, then had the puck pulled away. It's 1-on-1, and at the blue line it is 2-on-2. Wind up in a shot and a save. Taylor Cresson faced that shot all alone to pick it off and keep it at 2-1. 2:53 remaining. Third period hockey action, Section 8 semifinals. Play is down and tipped out to the far side. Moorhead will go back on the power play. Peyton Lemire was chasing the puck and got her stick down in the way and tripped up one of the Spud players, and that's 2 minutes. One of the items talked about between second and third period was to keep your skaters on the ice. And so far the goals that have been scored have all been during special teams. 2:48 remaining. Peyton Lemire heads to side ice for 2 minutes. Spuds have the extra skater. Spuds have a 2-1 lead. On top for Kate Kozabud. Returns at far side. Here's a windup and a toss down low. And as they scramble forward, it's reversed. They'll keep it up on top. Here's Kozabud on the windup and the delivery near side. Taylor Bruschi sends it to the corner. The return pass got swiped away and it goes rink wide. Spuds are able to keep it in, but then it's dished up and out. We've got a hurry up play by both Macy Peterson of Brainerd and the Spud skater that was just ahead of the play, but Macy Peterson staying with the play has forced the play right back out to center. Bria home, walking her way along the blue line. 2 minutes to go in regulation. To the near side it plays, and up on top, here's a look. From the near side, down low. Walking her way along the wall, it comes right back to Kozabud. The shot is blocked, and the rebound dished off to the far side. 1:48 now showing. Spuds have the power play with Kate Kozabud settling in on the top. Wind up in a shot, blocked into traffic, recovered. Bella home. Now near side, played. Taylor Bruschi had it slip off the end of her stick and out to center ice, and the Spuds have to go down deep to pull it back. Long rink wide pass to the blue line. It's 1-on-2. It's 2-on-2 as they walk in. The shot up into the netting, and that stops play with 1:18 to go. A couple of power play goals here in the third period has given Moorhead a 2-1 advantage. Brainerd is taking a timeout. We've got a break in the action with 1:18 remaining in regulation. It's Moorhead 2 and Brainerd 1. back into play out of the Brainerd timeout. 2-1 Moorhead. Face-off will be to the far side of Brainerd goaltender Bria Sawyer. Moorhead's game plan here is to keep the puck in the attack zone with 1:18 to play and a 1-goal lead. Drawn back and the Spuds gain the face-off. To the near side. Still 25 seconds left on the penalty. Here's the look in. No hurry by the Spuds. More calculated, more disciplined as they send it off to the far side. And then from the wing. Fan on the pass. And it's deflected behind the net. 1 minute to go. 1 minute to play. Back to the near side as the Spuds again try the effort. Here's a shot that just missed wide. Play is in the Brainerd end. And so goaltender will have to stay on as the Spuds work it along the wall. 43 seconds to go. Up on top, Taylor Brewski works it off to the far side, and from there sends it off to the far wing. Moorhead again in no hurry. Working it down low, they go rink wide. Wind up with a shot from there, and it's a glove save for Bria Sawyer. And that puts the face-off once again, puts the face-off on the far side of Sawyer. Moorhead wanted to make a change. And we'll take a timeout. We anticipated this, wasn't sure just exactly when that would come, but the Spuds have taken a timeout. 30 seconds to go. It's Moorhead 2 and Brainerd 1. Here at Cullen Hockey Center, Moorhead with a couple of third period power play goals, erasing a 1-goal deficit to make it a 1-goal advantage with just 30 seconds remaining in regulation. Meanwhile, in Roseau tonight, early in the third period, the Rams have a 3-0 advantage on Alexandria. The two winners will meet on Wednesday with site to be determined. Face off. And the Spuds' game plan just a moment ago we saw was to control the puck in the offensive zone. Don't give it back. You've got the lead. Protect it. And so we step in. Drawn back out to the point. From there, Olivia Dronen sends it down low. Bria home. Tries to tighten it up against the wall, and it comes away loose. Tapped away and recovered out at center. Here comes a nice breakaway by Peyton Lemure. Sends it off to, and the Spuds pick up the rebound and send it off the glass. 7 seconds to go. Counting down from 4. Down into the corner it goes, and the Spuds are headed into the section championship game on Wednesday night. A come from behind power play goal advantage for the Spuds. We'll recap tonight's game when we return. Again, our final score, Moorhead 2 and Brainerd 1. Well, the Spuds and the Warriors meet once again in competition featuring a championship at stake. And tonight it was Moorhead that came out ahead, getting 2 power play goals from Bria Holm in the third period. That erased a power play goal by Macy Peterson of Brainerd in the second period, and the Spuds, with the win, move into the section championship game coming up on Wednesday. And the possible opponent, Roseau and Alex, are battling it out tonight. Early in the third period, Roseau has a 3-0 lead on the Cardinals, and so we'll wait for the outcome there. For Brainerd, their season comes to a close tonight. 14 wins, 10 losses, and 3 ties. And for the Spuds, with the win, their record improves to 19 wins and 8 losses on the season. Our thanks to TJ in studio and to you for listening in tonight. This is Larry Knudsen reminding you that our final score, section semi-final play girls hockey, Moorhead 2 and Brainerd 1.